Hello, my name is Serena Lopez, and I'm applying to the MFT program at San Diego State University. I'll just be speaking a bit about myself and why I'm applying and what I hope to get out of the program. Firstly, I am most passionate about becoming an MFT for the simple fact that I am deeply passionate about learning. And that only comes from, my past and my childhood and, speaking on that experience. I was an extremely displaced child. As a Latina woman, lower income, you can imagine the adversities I faced and a lot of the opportunities that just were not in my line of command, not in my view, not in my parents' view, therefore, not in my lap. And it wasn't until I was older where I found resources, visibility, support, was able to go out there and grab, and round up a community for myself and to just understand what healing meant for me. That only came with visibility from, the people I chose to have around me, which brings me into my community, my support systems. And that was only brought to me through the knowledge that I learned. I learned what my identity meant for me, what my childhood truly was a reflection of. And, I wasn't a broken person. I was a failed child. And that's not just on the backs of my parents. That's on the backs of the way that our system runs, the ingrained racism, injustice, inequality. And this really shifted things for me. And so I feel really deeply about the fact that knowledge, should really and needs to be ingrained into the way we handle therapy work because, everyone is affected differently by their identities and their cultural backgrounds and how they show up in the world and how the world sees them. And really understanding this, we get to level with what is in our control and what is not, unfortunately, and, where we can move forward and, where we're going to continue to trip ourselves up. And to really have these realistic conversations, it really takes it out of a point of view personally that I held of being helpless, because I can help myself, but it's not always going to be the ways that, initially we'd hope for. And I think just really being honest, genuine, sincere, validating through these things, but most importantly, bright, to spread that light, to spread that knowledge about, where we are living, where we are functioning. That is essential. That is what I'm most passionate about because that helped me, and that 100% is what my parents needed to hear, what my brother needed to hear, what my community needed to hear. And so I hope to, through this honesty, through this care, this absolute genuine care and support, build community, because that is what saved me too. And what I mean by saved is it let me in on, it felt like a secret that that the whole world knew and I didn't. And I think when I'm reflecting on this, it seems like only professionals can give you this secret. Only teachers gave me this, therapists. It felt like, wow, where has this been my whole life? Not in my communities. Nobody knew. And I hope to be able to spread that knowledge in the communities that I serve, especially the Latinx community. So I hope to learn these things. I hope to be able to spread that professional knowledge, that knowledge of mental conditions, what their cues are, how to identify, depression or OCD, those things, because it may hone in a different path, a very specific and tailored path to support. And I want to be able to lead clients in a way that they feel they're going to get what they need. So that is what I look forward to most, is being able to be a professional and to have those professional knowledges, just being able to acknowledge when someone needs to go to a different type of psychiatric care, or maybe this therapy would benefit you more, family therapy, maybe art therapy. Just being very open to what people need only comes with the ability to see it. And I think my innate abilities to connect to people only go so far, because I'm not a professional, and that's what I hope to become by the end of the program. Of course, learning is never over. That is a job that is lifelong, and I am committed to it. But the MFT program will definitely provide me with a very wealthy start.